What's up, gang? We're back again with another video, and this is K, Savage Intellect, and we have done an agency role play for acquiring a new customer on the discovery meeting. So I walked through the whole discovery meeting of what I would go through with a new customer or a potential prospect. So I asked them what is their business currently about, what are they doing, some of their numbers and projections, and then I go in and see what it is that they're looking for, some of their struggles, and what they are trying to achieve when it comes to bettering their business with any of our marketing services. So sit back, relax, watch this role play on how we go through our discovery meeting. Please feel free to take anything that you feel may work for you and your agency, and let me know what you think in the comments below, and let's jump right in. Peace. So you get on the call. I appreciate you, Rashid, for coming on today. I'm really excited to get to know a little bit more about your business and get into a little bit of the specifics. So if we can, I'd love to go ahead and get started here. And if you can, just tell me a little bit about your business, how long you've been in business, and then just some of the things you want to share with me right off the bat.
Hold on, should I actually be doing college yards, or am I just straight up making up some stuff?
You can make up anything, some random stuff.
All right. So it's tough. I wasn't prepared to make something up.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to make sense for real.
Okay, I was
Okay.
businesses mac and cheese bites. Been in business in financial services for about 11 plus years now. We have multiple clients that come to us on a daily basis for usual wants and needs. We try and look for new clients through different services and products that we offer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds awesome. 11 years is a long time, and I do want to say congratulations on, even over 5 years. That's a big accomplishment there. So you're in the financial industry. Can you just explain a little bit more about some of the products and services that you have?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do some services such as crap, I wasn't prepared.
I kind of just want to get an idea of, maybe the type of clientele, how much you're charging for your services. So if you do have an average amount that you receive from each client, that would be helpful for me as well.
Yeah, we usually try to, on average, we'd say we'd receive about 500 monthly per client. We have about a client list of 25 people.
Okay, 25 clients. Yeah, that's pretty good. Congratulations on that again. Again, with being 11 years in the game, there's no surprise that you're at that rate, and that's about $12,500 a month. Is that correct?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay. Well, since you already have 25 clients here, how many new clients do you get on a monthly basis?
On a monthly basis, we don't really look at it on a monthly basis. We try to look at it more on a yearly basis, as clients tend to come and go throughout the year.
Okay.
On average, we'd probably say we gain maybe 2 to 3 clients on the yearly average.
Okay. And is that because of your capacity? You can only service about 2 to 3 more clients, or is that, just the rate of which you have new clients coming in?
That's more so the rate in which we have clients coming in.
Okay.
Again, they're just reoccurring, usually year over year. So the clients that we have a lot of long-term clients, but also we have quite a bit of clients that come and go quite often.
Okay. I'll be sure to ask about kind of your turnaround. So do you have a goal for a particular new amount for the year 2023? And you can make up something if you don't have anything in mind, or you can estimate.
Yeah, we usually for a yearly revenue we try and hit maybe around 150.
150 new clients?
Oh no, I thought you meant revenue, sorry.
Okay, 150K. That's good to know as well. Okay, that's pretty good. Let me check and see. Yeah,
Are you asking
that
like
seems
monthly
about
clients? How many we
with your 12,500 a month. Yeah, that does equal out to 150. But I was just seeing if you had a goal to reach a higher amount than that for the year.
Absolutely, we don't really have anything particular in place. We are currently just focusing on adhering to the current client list that we have
Okay.
and offering like a very excellent service for them. And as new people come in, our hope is that they can see how we treat our current clientele and portray that to possible new clientele.
Okay. That makes sense. And I know I'm kind of all in your business right now, but we really wanted to just get an idea of what you had going on, to make sure that it makes sense to have someone like Intellect Media Co. be a part of your team. I know that before we met today, you were briefed on website services, but we just wanted to get more information to see how we could best suit you as well, to see if there are any other offerings that we would be able to present to you that may be a benefit to you and your company. Uh, and to help me more understand your place right now in your business, do you feel like you have any challenges right now with acquiring new clients and even attending to current clients?
For adhering to current clients, not really,
Mhm.
because they see that the services that we provide are up to par and sometimes better than what they might expect. As
Okay.
far as getting new clients, it is difficult to get new clients because we do not actually market ourselves that well, but we mostly go off of word of mouth.
That makes sense. And have you done any marketing or any advertising in the past?
No, not as much. As far as a website, it's very bare bones, but it's more so just to try and get traffic to come through. If they
Okay.
come through and it shows their interest, and we kind of have that chat with them to see if what we have to offer is something that they could actually look for.
Okay. That makes sense. So, what's the process when a new potential client visits the website? How do they end up booking? Can you kind of walk me through the process?
Sure. So usually when they come and see the site, we have a list of different services that we offer. All of the services, they have very short descriptions of what it is, because we will ask them to contact us about the service so we can then have a one-on-one conversation on actually seeing if this service is something that they like. So instead of having a direct service as on the website, it's more of a one-on-one conversation, person to person, just have them understand that this is something that a service that we not only offer for their finances, but to also have that personal interaction with one another.
Okay. And is that conversation being done on like a chat, or do you have a link for them to give you a call?
We have a link to give us a call. We also
Okay.
have an email set up just in case not everyone is always open to a one-on-one call, but we can set up a time to maybe make that happen down the line, just in case they do become a little bit more comfortable with it. Usually, with them taking the initiative to make that call or send the email out to eventually get the call, is them taking the initiative to be sure that they know this is something that they want and they're ready to actually take the next step for their financial freedom.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. The website is a very powerful tool, and just want to go over your website right now, just to see some of the things that we see, if that's okay with you, or if that is even something that you want to take a look at right now. I do have it here on my screen. That's something that you would like to take a look at really quick.
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. All right, so obviously we don't have a website. I'll probably like go through that for a
Yeah.
quick minute. Um, just saying what I do like. Start everything with what I do like. I really like that you have this phone number wide and open. You do have an email here. And I really think it's a great site. But I don't even want to say but, so I probably won't say but. But I like to show you one of the websites that we've done for one of our clients here. Pull it up.
Are you doing this to like show like what it could be like before
Yeah.
before you like show a template?
Absolutely.
I was like curious on where you're going with this because I was not following with the pulling up a different site.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So this is our website that we had designed and created for 360 Booth Milwaukee. They're a photo booth business here in Milwaukee, and it's pretty basic. Whatever you have on your current site right now, we'll pretty much use and put on your new website, as well as maybe edit a little bit of copy to urge your client and customer to purchase. And some things that we have right here on this home screen that may be a benefit to you is a book now, right on the front page, as well as a learn more. And then we also have like a sticky header here that's always saying book now and get quote, no matter where you are on the page, right? So this is one of our services. The website can be however big or as however many pages as you need the website to be. And just to kind of go over this website and why we chose to do some of the things that we did and what stands out to make a business more trustworthy. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. So first thing we want to do here is to just go over the services or just what's included with the business. And then we have that here. We also like cards. They stand out. It's not too much to read and it's not too cluttered. We also have some of the clients that they have had, and that just brings on a feeling of trust when your new clients or customers may come to your website. We also have some more just information here about it, and then they also have their services here at this part of the page, where we also again have another book now. Also have some testimonials. And then we also have frequently asked questions. I know you may have had or seen some landing pages where all of this stuff is laid out on one page, and that's the goal here. We want to have our potential clients on the page. We want to answer all of their questions. We want to make them feel sure about what they're getting into. And we also have the capability of adding blog posts to your website that is searchable from Google. So, if people are searching these titles here, the garage venue or anything like that, it's a possibility that your website will pop up with the services that you have provided to these, to your clients, as well as, even if you just give tips about your business, your financial services, and have them as blog posts, that may be an excellent avenue for you to gain more customers. So this is just the website portion. But what we feel like could be in addition to this service from Intellect Media Co. is the ability to kind of streamline your incoming potential customers all the way until they reach a client status here. So we think the most important thing to have is a quote or getting a quote so that they can contact you and you have all the information that you need, maybe instead of having to email 20 times back and forth, to see what it is that they may be looking for from you. So here on this, we have a contact us. This is pretty much gaining all the information that is needed so that this company can go ahead and send out a quote to the potential client. Do you have a question here?
Yeah, so with this, would it be able to actually send out different quotes based on the services we provide, or could that just be tacked on to the site?
So what we can do, we have created a system to send out quotes, but there is some steps in between that maybe you or an admin may need to take to actually send those emails out via Gmail or whatever email client that you have. But I can kind of get into that a little bit here. So just explain. So you fill out the form, you get all the information that you may need to form a particular quote with the amount that you need, how much the service will be, how much the service will cost, so that you can just go ahead and send that to them without too much back and forth. So you submit this, and we also have a back end. It's called a CRM service, where you're able to automatically send them emails and text messages to get them and encourage them to book with you and get your products and services. So I want to show you kind of a little bit of the process. So this is a workflow here. So after the submission, it waits for 1 second and then it sends them a thank you email. And wait 1 day, we have a follow-up, we wait 20 minutes, we remind them to book again, and then we also send over a text message. What's pretty sweet about our platform is that we're able to have your own separate phone number that's geared directly to text messages. And you can have a phone number that, you know, if people do call it, it can be forwarded to your actual business phone line. So we can get as complex as we need to when it comes to these workflows. We can do automated workflows, and you know, that will guide them through the process, even with booking. For example, here.
You froze up.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So we do have, we can have complex workflows. It just depends on what you need here. And we also have like kind of an automated system that sends out the text messages and also replies based on what your potential client texts back to you. And here's an example of that here. As soon as someone puts an online inquiry, we send out this first text message, and then we just kind of wait for a prop here, a response here. So once we have that, we're able to automatically send out this next text, and we can even intercept this automation and email them back as well to answer any of their questions and continue the conversation with them until they end up booking. So, you know, obviously this is not a requirement for you to get our website services, but it is something that, you know, we feel like would be a great addition and would help, you know, lead more of your clients directly to the sales segment of the cycle. With everything that was presented here, did you have any questions for me at all?
Yeah. So when being able to intercept the text messages through the CRM, um, if if I have it on an email, like, would I be able to just do it from my phone? Like, what if I'm on the go, busy or something? I just have something else going on at the moment.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We do have an app that you're able to use that so that you can text them while you're on the go, and kind of intercept those automated text messages as well.
Okay. Would do you feel taking away some of these or adding in some of these things to the site would actually keep some of that interpersonal relationships that we currently have with our current clientele?
Oh yeah, absolutely. What I kind of showed you was the acquiring and acquisition process for new and potential customers, but you can absolutely set up workflows and systems for your current clients to keep them updated, and that may even include email newsletters or just updates for deals and discounts off on their services that you already provide.
Okay. I'm trying to think of more potential questions. Um, so on what would the prices of the services look like? Would there be able to be a bundle price if I am to decide to go this route? And what would a realistic timeline look like um, with or without the bundled services of the website and CRM?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do have a few prices here for you to share for the website. Let me pull it up here on our website. share my screen here. All right. So for our prices here, we have 3 options. So if you were to be an e-commerce website, this would be the level, but it sounds to me like you're doing more of a providing of services. So we think that growth would be maybe a best fit for you here. So the turnaround to get this website started just by itself, just a website, will be about 30 days. That's a lie. At the max, 30 days. We'll have that first draft done to you within 2 weeks. And we may even be able to get that website live within that 2-week mark. If you approve that. But if we need to make any adjustments or any additions, we can guarantee that the site will be up and running and full-fledged, ready to go in 30 days. So as you can see here, there is a $2,000 startup fee, and that just gets us your domain. It gets us any business emails that you may need for your domain, as well as for our team to go ahead and design and frame out your website for you. And then you have a monthly fee of upkeep for $250 a month. But if you feel like you will not have any updates, you don't need us for any other thing throughout the month, throughout the year, then we can discuss a different price for your monthly fee. It will drop tremendously if you don't need any upkeep at all throughout the year. So this is just for the website. And then if you were to add on the CRM services, we can help you set up some workflows for you within the same startup fee. But then from there, if you are having, us to help you with the CRM, and just for you to use it on your own. So we'll even have a onboarding sessions for you to get to know how to use the CRM yourself and get that up and running. So that would be $249 per month. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so that would be $249 per month for just the CRM. So if you were to do both, it would be that $499 a month for both the website and a CRM.
Okay. I can't honestly think of any other questions.
Yeah. Okay. So let's say that you say, I don't know if I can afford that. I don't know if it's worth it. If you have any kind of rebuttals or objections. So I would go back to your current clientele. I would go back to your current income. And you said that you make $500 per client every month. And you have 25 clients right now. So I would ask you, I would pretty much, oh, go ahead.
I just realized that number I made it was a lot.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot, but that's still a good amount, especially if you have 25, because that's $12,500 a month. And those are pretty good numbers for us to say, okay, we may be a good fit for them just because they do have that income going in, but we don't know too much about their expenses. But the expenses and the income shouldn't really, the expenses shouldn't really matter, because at the end of the day, our goal is to get you more clients to make that $500 justifiable. So back into the role play, I would just say, since you're making about $500 per new client and you only get about 2 to 3 clients, 2 to 3 new clients per year, we think that, our services, even updating your website as well as adding the CRM service, could potentially bring you in 8 to 10 new clients in a year. And I feel pretty confident about that. And no, that's something that I can pretty much guarantee you. And do you feel like you gaining 8 to 10 new clients will be worth the amount of one client per month? So, does that make sense? But
And no, that didn't really make sense.
okay. So for the amount of you having one new client, which is $500 a month,
Right.
if we can guarantee that you would make 8 to 10 new clients, would it be worth paying us the amount for you to have the amount of one client of yours per month?
Yeah, absolutely, that would justify it.
Okay.
Um, if adding in, if if you can guarantee that many clients coming in, how would you be able to also guarantee that same level of expectation as far as our communication and relationship with the clients as that list is growing? As you know, clientele usually grows.
Hmm.
The relationship amongst clients may or may not diminish.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That definitely makes sense. And now you're getting into a little bit of organization and hiring on your end, right? Being able to manage and taking care of more clients of yours. Um, I kind of don't want to step outside of what we're talking about now, but if organization and business marketing and client relationships is something that you're looking for, I'm pretty sure that we do have a couple of references for that. But basically, we want to be in the business of helping you gain new clients and more income. So I don't necessarily think that, if I'm understanding correctly, that you're talking about capacity of acquiring and keeping these new clients and holding relationships. Um, Maybe I'm misunderstanding because you clarify kind of what you're looking for, or were you mentioning something about just the client relationship management on a CRM system with automated emails and text messages?
Um, it was more so about the CRM with the automated emails and text message systems, but if that is not something that you provide, I can totally understand that uh keeping clientele is obviously going to be on
Mm,
our part. I was just curious to see if that would
mm.
be something that we actually could partake in together.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can say though, with the CRM system, you will be able to set up those automated, updates through the email system as well as text messages. And even if you happen to, throw any events or put on any events, quarterly events for your clients, that's something that you can share and broadcast there with this platform. But yeah, like I had mentioned before, you will have access to this CRM. You'll also have the mobile app so that you can communicate to them frequently through text or whichever medium you prefer. But you will have access to that. Um, but yeah, so at this point, I would kind of stop talking and wait for you to have any other objections or for you to ask for next steps.
Okay. What kind of objections do you usually run into? Like, have you seen most commonly?
Um, so usually about the price, turnaround time. We talked about that a little bit. So we're looking to say, if they say we're looking to get the website up right away, or we're looking to just get that as soon as possible. We can say something like, well, since you already do have a current website, it's regular, it's normal for us to keep your website running until our design is ready and approved for it to go live. So that is a rebuttal for that, or an answer to that objective. What other objectives? Oh, I need to talk to a partner about this. Okay. So I need to talk to a partner. That's a little different, but it takes time to kind of get over that rebuttal. So I would say something like, is growing the business something that your partner is looking forward to doing? And then obviously, they would say, yeah, we definitely want to grow the business. So I would also ask, so is increasing your yearly income to over 150,000 something in agreements to your partner? They would say pretty much all the time, yes. We want questions that they can agree to. So I would then say something like, if with 8 to 10 new clients, and we can calculate on the low end, 8 times 500 times 12 equals 48,000. If we can increase your business by 48,000 in the next year, wouldn't that be something that your partner would agree to? We almost get a yes. And then they may say something like, well, maybe I just need to think about it. And then I would say something like, okay, that's absolutely fine. So let's set up a date. Either like if it's the beginning of the week, I would say at the end of this week, or if it's like Friday, like today, let's set up a date and time for Monday for us to get back together. On Monday, this offer without a CRM startup fee, it would no longer be valid after Monday. But I would like for you to come and meet with me again on Monday, and bring your partner as well, and anyone else that you would like to come and ask us questions that can help make the decision on if you would like to move forward with us. But Monday would be that cutoff date for us to go ahead and give you that deal for the CRM service. And then after that, I would say, after we schedule that Monday meeting, I would say, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you over the calendar invite for Monday. I'm also going to send over the deposit link, as well as the information that we talked about today, and pretty much a synopsis of kind of what we covered. And if you have any questions, or if you want to just move forward, feel free to pay the deposit. We'll get over the contract and agreement documents, and we'll be happy to get started. And to get started, we'll do some onboarding where we'll meet together again and see what changes and additions that you would like to make to the website. And our team will just get to work getting together your website as well as your CRM purchase as well. Okay. If I had to back up a little bit, we'll talk about the price and everything. Before I get to speaking about onboarding and sending deposit links, I would get their decision on if they just wanted to do website, or if they wanted to do a website and a CRM. So I would just say, what does it look like that you're most interested in for your business in general? If cost didn't matter, were you looking to just have a website, or do you think that the website and CRM would be beneficial to you?
Okay.
Wait. Yeah. And then yeah, go ahead.
With the package thing, like how much do you charge for the CRM normally?
$249 a month. But then you may have a startup fee of like the $500 or even like $800. It just depends on how many workflows we need to set up. And the stuff that we need to do to get it started. Do we need to import contacts? Do we need to kind of set up the contacts that they already currently have? So it would have a startup fee, but the discount here, or the deal, is to have one startup fee with just a website, but keeping that monthly fee the same, $249 per month for the CRM.
I see.
But yeah, I think that's it. It comes with a lot of practice and a lot of trials and error, but I don't foresee. You already kind of have a relationship with Michael, so I don't foresee that it should be too difficult. I'm gonna watch this back as well as kind of put together a script, maybe. But then I would like to see how you do. Maybe next week Friday. We want to have like a week or so.
Yeah. Let's shoot for next Friday.
Okay.
I think that should be a pretty nice amount of time. If I can probably let you know by like next Wednesday or Thursday if I'd want to push it back to next Friday because I
Okay.
next week I have a lot going on with my grandmother, so I don't know, we'll see.
She all right?
Yeah, my mom is out of town
Hmm.
and my uncle is like on a business trip or whatever, so I may have to drive down there a couple times to go see her because she just doesn't seem to be doing like that well
Mhm.
by herself too much.
Are they in a different state or something?
Yeah, she's in Schaumburg, Illinois.
Okay. Okay.
Like she has her sisters and everyone like
Hmm.
there with her. It's just
Hmm.
none of the other kids or not kids, I guess, none of their kids like my mom's cousins, like none of them are actually around and none of them drive.
Right.
So
Mm.
yeah, I may just like go down there and literally take her like 20 minutes away just to be with her sisters and stuff. So
Mhm.
when she's in a house by herself, like she just does not seem to do too well.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, especially like with her being by herself. That's no good.
Yeah, my granddad passed a couple years ago, so it's
Mm-hmm.
been tough on her. She's just been trying to. We've been trying to like go and see her like every week. So like me, my mom, and my brother would go
Mm-hmm.
every 2 weeks, and then my uncle would go every 2 weeks, and we just like alternate. I literally have not been myself since like March though.
Really? I just with everything going on.
Yeah, it was just a lot like between the moving, all the car stuff. My
Yeah.
mom had been she would usually come and pick us up and take us, but she has also been having car issues and then she's like having this big merger thing at the bank. So she's like working like 12 hours a day, 6 days a week trying to get that stuff done.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
So she's
But
like a manager or something at the bank.
yeah,
That makes
she
sense.
crap, she's a VP. That's all I know. I
Okay.
don't know what department or anything like that.
Dang, man. I hope that you're able to get out there to her sometime next week. You gonna take off?
I was thinking about it, but I don't know.
Mm.
So yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah.
But I mean, even if I do go, I think it should be. My issue is if I do go, I'm probably going to be asked to work from home,
Mm-hmm.
and internet there is like the bare minimum. Like it's so garbage, it's ridiculous.
Right.
Your phone really loads websites, and I don't know how the heck I'd be able to work anything on my laptop, let alone the work laptop. So
Mm.
I think if I do, like, in my head, I'm thinking I'd probably have more time to actually like just go over these and like talk to myself in the mirror type of thing.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know if I don't want to spend time with her like that neither while I'm there.
Right. Right. Yeah, yeah. I understand. I understand. I know you'll let me know anything. Um, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm actually speaking of which, I'm actually going. I should be going there Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I should be going there Sunday with my brother. So I actually do not know if I'd be able to make the meeting because I'll most likely be on the road around 8 to 9 o'clock on my way back here.
Okay.
Which
That's
sucks. I don't wanna. I want to actually be like this is now the second Sunday I'm missing. I want
Okay.
to see where the little the training thingies are going, or not the training, the chapters.
Hmm.
I have yet to
Okay.
actually see any of those now that I think about it.
Oh, you didn't? And I could send you over the
Yeah, I'm just
drive.
curious on like how it looks like. And
It looks pretty good. Um, hmm, I have probably like a couple little things, but I'm pretty happy with it overall. Let's see. But yeah, I'll send you the Google Drive folder with it in there. Just so you can take a look. It's pretty much done. She just sent me some more today. So I have to just go over and see if we need any revisions. Um, yeah, that's going pretty good.
okay, just really quick too. I just wanted to like, I guess, kind of get your thoughts. Like, um, have you ever had like a client that like just kind of comes and goes seasonally at all?
Goes like in and out.
Yeah. I know you said like, well, with um the big six stuff, like just kind of dies off because of the break, and then dude comes in from what, the teacher.
Uh,
I was
I would say I think I kind of understand what you're saying, but on average, our clients stay for about 6 to 8 months on average.
okay. I was just curious because I mean, um, I'm just like thinking like for Mike's situation, like he's a landscaping business in
Uh-huh.
the Midwest. What what does he do, or why would he need a service if his business is probably going to get slower around fall, winter?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and that's probably something to mention that the time that we are modifying and upkeeping the website, we will have that monthly fee, but for the times where you don't need any updates, you're not having any additional blog posts, it would just be, you know, a way smaller fee than that. Um, but for the CRM, that's something that he continues to have and use and pay for throughout the duration of his use, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And what about how would you feel about like extending the services for like uh potentially like another site later down the line? Like how would that look? Do you know? I don't know. It's like he's been talking about like doing the um oh my gosh, I can't think, the rental properties and stuff. He actually already got his rental property and got someone to move in as well. So it's like I can see he's like serious about it, but
Mm-hmm.
if he
Um,
was to do that, would we like still charge him like for another site, or would we just be able to like bundle it
you can
together
have,
as like?
okay, that makes sense. He can have up to 3 businesses on the CRM for the website for the same price of that 249.
Well, I mean, they would be. Oh, so he could still have like 3 different sites and 3 businesses on the CRM.
Just the CRM, not the website.
Okay.
For the new website, maybe we can offer 50% off of the startup. Um, and then um for the monthly fee, maybe we could do like a 30 $20 discount, 230 a month.
Okay. Yeah, I was just curious. Like, I don't think he'd actually go through with it because it's literally only his first house type thing. So
Right. That makes sense. And
so it could be used as another bargaining chip to let him know, like in the back of his mind, like we're
yeah,
trying
absolutely.
to long term here. Like we grow, he grow, or he grows, we grow with him.
Yeah, and if I'm trying to think of a situation where but I can only think of that with the landscaping. Like if we were to get a percentage, if you wanted to do something like a percentage base, but that takes a lot of math and figuring out how much his services cost, or like how much it takes for him to pay everybody or pay off his contractors that he pays, if that would make sense for us. But sometimes it doesn't make sense for the percentage. So we can negotiate. I'm open to that, but I just wanted to like make sense for everybody.
Yeah.
That was a good question though. But that offer is good, like the 50% or 3 businesses on CRM, 50% off a startup fee for the new site, and then $230 a month would be only available if he's currently a client. So like he can't work with us, stop working with us, and then try to do the new website, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Right.
I think those are good questions. Those are really good questions.
That's all I really had. I didn't really have my.
Okay.